Fellow viewers, welcome once again to Smart Agro Innovation. Today we are going to talk about how planting is done at the host nursery. I told you that with my method of multiplication at Smart Agro Innovation, it's quite deviate from what others are doing because we have a pre-nursery and a post-nursery. That's what we do. So therefore, what we do is that we sow the curtains or the tissues at the pre-nursery. After that, after germination, a period of 40 days to 50 days, then we do separation. We separate the seedlings and take them to the post-nursery. After they have grown, that is when we perform another multiplication, which is so simple, and I've shown that already in most of our videos uploaded earlier. Now, this particular video involves the classroom explanation. After that, we shall take you to the field to see how the whole thing is done. Now, what we do is that I'll start from the planting stage. First of all, we prepare our post nursery, and after that, then you can decide to use the sawdust, or maybe you can grow it or plant it in the direct soil. Now, when you get there, what you have to do is that you have to separate the seedlings from the cuttings. After separation, then you take it and dip it inside our organic potash, and that is wood ash, because we know that wood ash promotes root initiation. If you don't know, we are teaching you today. Wood ash is known to promote root initiation. So, should you want to do any transplanting, please kindly put some wood ash at the base before you do your transplanting. So, what we do is that, first of all, after detaching or separating the seedling from the pre-nursery, then what we need to do is to create our host. So, let's say this is the bare land or bare soil. Then we create our hole. So let's say this is our hole. Now we remove the soil already there at this dimension. We put the soil inside here. So, you remove it and put it here. Soil from home. So from there, then we put our wood ash also here. So this is our wood ash. So after removing this, then we put the wood ash at the base. Then we bring our seedling. You see that at that time it has some roots. Put it inside. So this is our seedling, our plantain or banana seedling. Nicely here. So you plant it. Now, after planting, then you cover with this soil. When we ask whether the dimension or all those things, you see, at the nursery you see that the seedlings are not of the same height, but we have to make sure that the base, which contains, that is the seed stem, which contains the rooting system, should be fully covered. That's what we need to do. Yeah, so here they are seedlings, small seedlings, very young. and they are very fragile. So care must be taken. You shall take it to the front so you see how the whole thing is done. So you cover it nicely, and after that, then you put some of the wood ash at the surface to prevent the attacks of certain soil pathogens, because you know that wood ash has a bioinsecticidal property that can take care of our seedlings. It will be there after transplanting for a period of 2 weeks. You see that indeed they are growing nicely because they will have their root done. Let's go to the field and observe the practical things. Thank you. Welcome to the field. We are here to do some separation. Here's our pre-nursery. We are taking it to the post-nursery where they will continue to grow, and then possibly we also perform another operation, another multiplication principle on it. So you can see we are still in the process of separation. You can see that our pre-nursery is quite empty. We are leaving it. The young ones will also replace it very soon. So for example, once we have these, we try to detach it from the cuttings over here. So this is our germinated seedling. You can see that the cutting is there. So we detach it. You see that we have it. There is a root here. Remove the old leaves. You have to make sure that the seedling contains a root. Yeah. These are just old leaves. Then cover it. So we are done. Let's take it to the post nursery and plant this for the purpose of our practicals without wasting time. So let's go. You can see that we have wood ash. That is the residue obtained after combustion of wood ash. It has so many impacts, so many importance to the growth of plant because it contains potash, which is potassium, and we know that potassium is part of the macro elements that support the growth of plants. So we are fetching, so now at least we have some amount of wood ash. This is our post nursery. So when you come here, what you have to do is that you measure 1 foot interval. As we have here, we've created the holes already. Within 24 hours, we water it to cool down the soil before we do our planting. So we already have our holes, but for the purpose of this practical, then I'm going to show you. So you measure just 1 foot interval. So getting your 1 foot interval. These are just seedlings. So you make sure that the rooting system is being covered. Now I'm removing the soil. Make sure that it's a hole. That will make sure that the rooting system is being covered. Now, then we put our wood ash in here at the base. Put it there, and then we put our seedling
inside. Then we put the soil on it, and after that, then we put some of the wood ash again at the base to prevent any soil-borne pathogen, because wood ash is proven to be an organic bioinsecticidal component. So you see that our seedling is being planted at the post nursery, because we are going to perform another operation here. Within 3 months, it will grow to a certain diameter. Then we do multiplication again and get extra 4 from this. We need the numbers. So our system is quite different from what others are doing. Yeah. You can see that if you look through the field over here. Let's do another planting before we do our explanation. So you measure 1 foot interval. You remove it. And then already we always have wood ash on the field here. Make sure that we burn wood all the time. We have a lot of this. This is our wood ash. Put it at the base. It also contains charcoal, and this is also biochar. So we support organic farming. Now we put it here. We cover. Make sure that it is firm. And then we put the wood ash again at the base. Yeah. You see how we are doing our planting. We measure another 1 foot. Remove it. Then you fetch another wood ash. Put it inside. I told you, you have to make sure that the rooting components is being covered and held firmly as it is. Then you put the wood ash at the base so that termite and all those insects cannot attack them. So you prune the lower leaves. Yeah. And we are good to go. So this is how, for the purpose of this video, that is how come we've taken our time to show you how planting is done at the post nursery. Let's cast our eyes around and see so many operations that has been done. You can see how our seedlings are doing all these in 1 foot interval. A lot of them, we've planted them. You can see the field with 1 foot interval, following the same principle. Yeah. Let's move to this side. We planted this just yesterday in the night. We normally do planting in the night where there is low temperature, because if you do the planting during the day where hot conditions are, the plants will suffer stress. So we do it during the evenings or the night where temperatures are low. You can see that they look distracted, they look destabilized, because the leaves are growing yellowish, and you may think that they are dying, They are not dying. They are going to survive because we have our irrigation system here. Very soon, we are going to do our watering. To cast your eyes around, these were planted some 3 days ago. As if they are dying. This is open field. You don't risk doing shade net, whatever. No, it is open field. We are hardening them right from growth stage. All these places, I bet you, in about 2 weeks time, you will see that all these places will be green and lovely. That is the power of agriculture, and that is what we are doing at Smart Agro Innovation. You may see others doing it in under shade, all those things. No, we try to make things simple for the farmer to move on. Therefore, all these places, you see that they are suffering stress, but very soon it will be over because we started earlier. We are producing a lot more seedlings. So, we started at the early stage of the year, and we are going to do our planting in about 6 months' time. So we still have time to go. Yeah. So that is how it is. After they have grown to about 2-3 months, we are going to perform another multiplication operation here. The main reason of setting up the post nursery, this is our pre-nursery and this is the post nursery. The main reason of setting the post nursery is to increase the number. Each of this is going to give us extra 4. Automatically, we get 4 or 3 based on our research. If you look through most of our previous videos, we've shown you when this grows to a certain diameter, we are going to perform another multiplication operation on it here. And when that is done, we are going to get, if let's say the whole field here is at 20,000, or let's say 2 or 50,000 or 1,000. After performing another operation, you are going to get 4 times that number, and that is great. You can see the field is here. We are still moving and expanding. Thank you very much for watching. This is our post nursery, the Smart Agro Innovation. If today is your first day of watching us, please kindly subscribe to our channel and share our videos to farmers, friends, so that they can also see what is transpiring in the field of agriculture, trying to make things so simple for our farmers. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly subscribe, like us, and watch all our contact details. You can contact us for much more explanations and trainings. Thank you.